I was in the cafeteria on the Wednesday after the election, and this kid bumped into me, and I said, "Oh, you should watch where you're going. I'm sorry, you should watch where you're going." And he said, "FUB, go back home." My sister and I, and then another friend of ours, a few other friends of ours, we kind of are like the co-founders, I guess, of like SAHD, which is Students Against Hate and Discrimination, SAHD. And we've basically had sit-ins, and we've had walkouts out of class, and we've had protests and all this stuff to show that we won't, like, we're not fighting against the election. Rather, we're fighting against the hateful actions that have been caused because of the rhetoric. And so we're fighting that. We're saying, like, you can't say this at school, you can't say this to anyone, and it's not going to be tolerated, you know?
I agree with my sister that it is tense, but I feel like after we had our sit-ins and walkouts and the protests that we had downtown Iowa City, I feel like people are less emboldened. I feel like people know that kids like us, like minority kids, have people behind them, so that if they do act out and do something like what happened to my sister, there will be consequence. There will be consequences. But I feel like the protests and marches like empowered me also somewhat, and made me realize how many people were supporting us and how many better people were around us in Iowa City than the bad people that acted out like that.
We've been here for 7 years, and Iowa City has been very welcoming and very accepting, and it's one of the most liberal cities in Iowa, you know, and so we've never really faced that kind of thing, but it's just more recently, you know. Like, we've never really experienced, like, blunt racism and discrimination and stuff, and just after the election, after the note, and after the racist slur that happened to me at school, that's when I kind of felt a little bit more. I'd like him to take back or apologize for that rhetoric, or at least tell his supporters that, like, hate crimes are not accepted. Not just look at the camera and say stop it, but like make a powerful speech, you know, and like stand up for the people, the minorities, you know, that he was against. Like, he has to be a president for all of America, not just one section of America. You understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of just, I want him to lead all of us, not just lead some of us.